How we doing? My name's Dan Brown. I'm the head of Prosperity Core, doing this, my volunteer job here on my moonlight time. It's been a little bit since I've given you some tips, and I promised you some marketing tips. I'm going to keep this brief, but this one's a powerful one. So let's get started. I want to talk to you today about the average consumer. The average consumer today is different than the average consumer, say 10 years ago, 15 years ago, definitely 20 years ago. What's different about the average consumer today? Well, let's take a look at it. And why are we going to cover this? I'm going to just give you the heads up on this one right away. I'm going to talk to you about the power and the necessity of having great reviews, customer online reviews. Okay, let's take a look at the purchaser, the consumer of 10, 15, 20 years ago. 10, 15, 20 years ago, the consumer walked out their door thinking they want a new car, they want a new washing machine, they want a new TV. And that consumer went down to the local store, asked a couple questions, pretty much walked out the door, I would say about 5 to 10% through the sales cycle, meaning they kind of had an idea what they wanted, color, brand, where they wanted to go, but that's about it. How's that different than today's consumer? Today's consumer, when they walk up to buy a new TV from Best Buy, I can almost guarantee you the majority of the consumers know which one they're looking for. They've done brand studies, they've researched it, they've looked at online reviews. And where did they get that information from? If they walk in today, the average surveyed customer walks in about 88% through the sales cycle. Did you get that number? 88% through the sales cycle. That's a massive number. 88% through the sales cycle, meaning they're already distilled. They've already been through a bit of a wash and rinse cycle as regards to what brand, what product, what store, and a bunch more details. Where did that come from? They got that data somewhere. We know where they got that data from. Is they research online. It's not everybody, and I'd be interested. Is that you? If that's you, put that down in the comments. I want to know, yep, that's me. That is definitely the case for me. I don't go shopping and just kind of, well, what's this about? What's that about? I often find that I regret my purchase not having done enough online research. Man, online research wasn't here 15, 20 years ago. So it's definitely a different environment. So now let's talk about where they're getting that information from and how important are online reviews. Well, online reviews are massively important. A survey today found that roughly 90% of consumers trust an online review as much as they trust a personal recommendation. That means the person who left a review online is considered by the average consumer as trustworthy as their friend telling them an experience that they had from a purchase. This is big. This is really big. So that's how big your online reviews are. Well, let's take a look at this. Now let's go to Amazon. I don't know if you're a Amazoner. I'm an absolute Amazoner. I'm an Amazon addict. Everything I do, if I can, is through Amazon. So we go search on Amazon for, say, a phone case. We're looking at an iPhone phone case to protect our new iPhone. And let me ask you this. When you go searching and you find kind of the one, you find the brand or the price or the aesthetic or whatever is important to you visually. You do a search and you visually find it. That's it. Maybe you narrow it down to a couple. And you got one that says 4.8 stars, 20 reviews on Amazon. And then you find another one that's 4.6 stars, 1,200 reviews. Which one are you going to choose? Next question for you on Amazon. When you find the one you like, and you click into that one, do you read the 19 paragraphs of text describing that product? Or do you scroll down to the reviews and read the reviews? Well, if you scroll down to the reviews and read the reviews before you read the item description, you're like most people today. What am I doing? I'm talking to you as a consumer. We're consumers, and we're different than we were 15 years ago. So where's this going with us? Well, if you have a business and you have, let's say, a Google profile, You should if you have a business. You have a Yelp profile, and maybe that's not important to you, but it's going to be pretty soon, and I'll tell you about that in a different video. You have a Facebook profile, a Facebook business page, and it's got reviews. All of these places have reviews. And I'm going to take you into a little journey and tour about the importance of reviews and how to get them quick and easy. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pull up my screen here, and I'm just going to do dentist near me. I service a lot of dentists, so I'm going to search for a dentist near me. All right, so we get down here, what's called the local search results. Local search results are underneath that map. Sometimes you'll have an advertisement above that, and that's an ad that'll appear before it. It'll say ad. Sometimes even down here, we call it the Google 3-pack. Sometimes you'll see an ad in front of one of these. We don't have one right now. It tells you if you're a dentist right now, you should be advertising. All right, but we look at these three. We have John P. Kruger, we have Dental Emergency Room, and we have the Dental Office of Dunedin. Okay, so of these three, I see, well, this guy's got 5 stars, 224 reviews. I see this one over here has got 120 reviews. So I could click more places and I could do a more in-depth look at things. And I come down here and I'm going to look, as most consumers do, who's got the big reviews. And they're going to click on here. And they're going to read these reviews. They're going to click these reviews. They're going to look at these photos. They're going to evaluate this place. But when they click these reviews, they're going to look and see, well, how has it gone? How's the experience been? And by survey today, people read these. This is vital for you to know. Vital, vital, vital. And you should actually check with your own consumers, the ones coming into your business. Are they reading your reviews? If they're not, okay, well, we should talk about that, because I don't know if I totally believe that. But it could be that your competition is getting an edge up on you. They've got more reviews than you. They've got a higher star rating. So let's talk about how are we going to fix that star rating? What are we going to do? Well, I've got a great tutorial for you all about that. Okay, so let's say that we're here and we've got, say that we're not any of these guys with a lot of reviews. We're Kids Smiles Pediatric Dentistry. So click on this. We got 33 reviews, 4 stars. Well, we definitely know we have negative reviews. And if I click that, I'm going to see there's one right there. It took us about a month to get an appointment here for a 3-year-old. They called and rescheduled. And I don't understand that, but anyways, wasn't a happy experience. There's another one. Now, I would definitely be looking into my internal to find out, is there something I need to be doing to fix that? But let's be honest. You're not going to be able to please everybody all the time. And believe it or not, about 30% of people surveyed said they're not going to go to a business unless they see that there's been a negative review. They don't believe a 5-star, everybody's perfect environment. And they have good reason to think that way. You know, consumers have been ripped off. So I'm not going to tell you avoid the negative reviews or try to make sure you never have one. I'm going to tell you, if you got a negative review and you didn't do the right thing, contact that person, make it right, and see if they'll amend the review. I've got a ton of tips on what you can do if you're interested in doing that. So what do we do if we got negative reviews or we just don't have enough reviews? Well, let's go back to the screen here. Here's a screen. I've got Kids Smiles Pediatric Dentistry, and we want to take and copy this, Kids Smiles Pediatric Dentistry. And I'm going to find out where this place is. It's 1433 Court Street, Clearwater, Florida. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do, there's this company called White Spark in Canada, and they have this great thing called a Google Review Link Generator. And I'm going to enter the business name, Kids Smiles Pediatric, and there it is on Court Street. I'm going to click that, and it's going to generate a link. I'm going to click that link, and then I'm going to go test it over here. And it should take me directly to the review sign up. And there it is. Boom. I'm signed in. It's ready for my review. I can click 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 stars. I can write my review. Love this place. Great people. Great experience. Okay, and that's what I would do if I was a purchaser. I'm not a purchaser, so I'm not going to do that. I could also add a photo. So that just took me to this screen. That special link just took me to that screen. So I've got this great link. What am I going to do with that link? Well, one thing I can do is I can go to a QR code creator, QR code monkey. I can drop that link in here and I can create a QR code. There's a QR code. Now, what's a QR code? A QR code is a quick response code. It just makes it easy for me to scan over that thing and pull up either a website or some location on the internet. What am I going to do with that thing? Well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up my phone. I'm going to open up the camera. And I don't know if you can see my phone, but I've just opened up the camera. It's pointing right at me right now. Okay. And I'm not going to take a picture of that thing. I'm just going to scan over it, and it's going to pull up a little notice saying, hey, there's a link. You want me to touch that? You want me to go there? I touch it, and it takes me right there. I don't know if you can see it on my phone. It takes me right where I want to go, and it lets me leave a review directly. So what did I just do? I'll do this a little bit more professionally here. But what did I just do? I made it easy for my customers to scan a QR code to leave me a review. That's pretty fast. I also have a direct link I can send out to people. I could do that via text. I could do that via email. I can say, hey, we're running a game right now. If you leave us a review, you can't ask for a positive review. You have to ask for an honest review. If you leave us a review, we'll enter your name into a drawing, and we're going to give away a free TV or a free lunch or a free dinner for 3 or 2 or whatever you want. Send that out. You might get 15, 20 people, 30, 50, 100 people to leave you a review. Yeah, one in there or two, it might not be positive. So you want to send out to your good customers. And if there is a negative review, you want to jump on that and deal with it. I'm going to do this for you because this is a lot of data. And you might be going, gosh, well, do that a little bit slower. Well, you can rewind, and that's the beauty of a video. But even more importantly, I'm going to help some people out. If you agree to do this, if you find value in this video and you want some help on this, you drop your name in the comments below, and I'm going to reach out to you, but you got to say it in the comments below, okay? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a little interaction because I don't know if these videos are helpful. I need to know if they're helpful to you. And I want you to say, hey, yeah, this is helpful. I'd really appreciate some help. I will help you create a QR code, and I will help you with a little program on how to quickly text these out to people or quickly email these out to people. That link and a nice communication to them. Hey, listen, I'd love some help with our online presence. Our consultant said we need to have ask our customers for reviews. And as such, we're playing a game. We'd love it if you could help. Just click the link below. That's basically the email or the text that you're going to send out. Good, so that's the quick tutorial. I can get better at this. I can do this a little bit more technically rather than showing you my phone on the camera like that. I've got some ideas on that, but I don't want to spend too much time on something if this isn't worthwhile, if it's not helpful to you. It's a volunteer thing. I'm doing this on my Sunday night because my weekend is Sunday, Monday. So I'm doing this on my Sunday night. It's actually Monday, but I'm just doing this to see if this is helpful. I hope this is. If there's anything else you want help with from a marketing perspective, data perspective, we did a survey. I'm going to put the link in the description here. I really want you to fill out the survey because I want to know how to better service you, how to better help you. Again, we're all in this together, trying to get on the other side of COVID-19. And then on the other side of that, we're trying to make sure that we're the best and biggest we could possibly be. So let me know. Fill out that survey, drop a comment if you want some help on this stuff. And until next time, Dan Brown signing off.